I don't know if I've talked much about this. Probably mentioned it on a video here and there when I was first talking about my design of getting debt free and the way I was buying equipment and stuff. And we traded in that little blue tractor or sold it and used some of the money so I wouldn't have to get a loan and all that good stuff to buy some stuff. And this is the dozer that I used to build the road back towards my place and stuff. And then after that it died. I think it had a crack in the head of it, or the motor, whatever you want to say. I don't know for sure, but Dad said it's just done. It costs more money to fix it than it's worth type thing. And then I said, okay, well, I'm gonna try to sell it on Craigslist, and didn't have any takers. You see in the paper on Craigslist and all these places that say, hey, we buy used tractors, doesn't matter condition, whatever. Well, they're not talking about a big dozer like this. This dozer was in the Army when my grandpa and my dad bought it years and years and years ago. And it did a great job. Great job. They bought two of them actually and sold one decades ago. And then we were able to get this one running, and I used it in 2013. The last time we were able to use it, and we used it, and then he tried to get it running, noticed that it cracked the motor or something. I'm not sure exactly, you'd have to talk to him about that. But anyway, what we're gonna do, I couldn't sell it as is, couldn't have anybody come get it, so we are just disassembling it. We're gonna start disassembling it, taking it apart, putting it on, not all at once obviously, but we're gonna put parts of it on the 1 ton there, take it into Oklahoma City, sorry about the wind, into Oklahoma City to run it across the scales. So we're going to run across the scales, get what we can out of it, and this money will help us buy other little attachments for the small tractor. A better brush hog, maybe a small box blade for it. Just trading basically this piece of equipment for that piece of equipment. So that's what we're doing, and it's going to be a chore getting all this thing taken apart, but there's no hurry. Howard's going to help me today and yesterday, so we started on it 2 days ago actually, and just trying to get our bearings, figuring out how we're going to attack this. So this will be on Howard's video, and it'll be on my YouTube channel too. But so this is what we're doing, and Howard's up there. He's got the air gun all hooked up, ready to go. The impact wrench, all that good stuff, to just start moving it, start taking stuff apart. And that's what we're going to do today for a little bit, and because it's a great day outside, so that's what we're doing. Okay, more to come.
Try that on the bottom again.
We're making progress, that's for sure.
That thing exposed, sorta.
So you're trying to come underneath and get that one off. Is it spinning or just not making?
No, it's not. It's just not doing anything.
Okay. But you got that one off.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and so can you get the head on this one?
So I'm trying to get this back enough to where we can do that.
Looks like it's close right there.
There you go. There we go.
You did good.
Had to put some tension on it.
Perfect. Oh, shit. I was taking away your leverage.
Yeah.
Nice progress. Success.
Alright. So this piece can come off as one. No, or do you want to take these flat? Probably take them flat.
I wonder if this has any diesel in it. Shouldn't have.
Do you have other channel locks on that side, maybe?
Okay, there's fluid down in there, so I bet we need to drain that out.
Well, I think we can just get this off. think this is holding the tank up, is it?
I don't know.
Tank's on here. I just want to get this piece off the tank.
I got you.
I'll try that.
Heck yeah.
Channel lock all these.
Perfect.
Awesome. Good American metal, too.
Good American metal. You got that right. You got that right. One thing you're going to see is there's a pin right here. Right here. It's loose. It's supposed to just slide out, but this thing's in a bind, cockeyed this way, so I'm going to get the backhoe, lift up, see if I can get this thing straightened up so I can just pull that pin out. On the other side, I already did that. It was just really loose. The pin just came straight out. See that hole right there? And then these things will just pull out. And then I'm not real sure how the pin attaches the front here. It may just be stuck on there, locked in place so that it'll move freely. I'm not sure. But that'll be the next thing, is see if it just pulls out or however that works. So anyway, that's the thing I'm going to use with the backhoe here, is kind of start it up, put a little pressure on this thing right here, see if I can just get that pin loosened up, take it out, and then hopefully be able to put this whole blade on that truck to haul in. So we'll see. Okay, that's going to be my little project right here real quick. I'm gonna go get a chain.
hit that while you pick some tension up? Almost out. There it is. That's going all the way in. Close. One more. There it is. Just felt it.
Pry bars, so we can pry it out there. Kind of hang on. I'm gonna see if that thing will slide out. So it may jar it. I don't want you to. There you go.
Get him.
Success. Yeah, I didn't know how hard it was going to jerk it, and I didn't want you to be off balance.
Thanks for the warning.
Take a header on film. We don't want that.
It's like some donkey balls.
If you're going to hit the ground, you don't want it on film.
Yeah.
Looking good. Stuff's just coming apart. Those are the ones where we may have to get the cutting torch and cut off, or just take a bigger piece off.
That damn paint makes him tighter.
right, that worked just like it was supposed to there. Those things came out on both sides. I pulled that one out. Now I just got to get down in there. I'm not sure how that works. May get Dad out here and ask him that question, because he's actually been under there and seen that. Howard's doing a great job up there.
Getting her.
Working those air tools. Then I'll just take these clamps off here. I'll drag the whole thing out of the way, flip it over. got to be able to come off.
Yeah.
Well, in order to do it, then you're gonna have to do something with your cable there too.
Cut it or
Cut it or whatever.
I think I'll just cut it.
you're gonna have to use that cutting torch. You probably use it a lot. It's more than you want to, but
I think, Jerry, well, it wasn't back there that we had messed with that cable, it was here.
Here.
Because, it broke.
Well, that's what
Remember?
I can. Mom,
We
I
had
can.
to redo this.
I bet I can just unbolt that. Use my bucket, my
And just pull
backhoe,
it.
just kind of jiggle
Right,
it, pull
yep.
it through, pull
Yep.
it out. That way I
Yep.
don't have to cut it. So if I
Yep.
want to use that cable later, I can.
you take your bolts loose there, and that cable splits like that. And there's a wedge in there, but the cable is set. The cable is really tight right now.
Yeah.
You could never drive it up. See?
Well, look at it. I got it all.
Yeah. That's where we
Yeah.
messed with
I'll
it,
just
that
do it.
cable broke in there.
Okay.
We did this front.
I tell her to do it, but if you're gonna have to cut it anyway, I just cut the sucker right there. Then let get slack in it then you can pull it all the way back through and hook on back here.
Yeah.
Pull it all out.
Pull that out that way.
Yeah. Got a lot of cable wrapped up around that.
I'm gonna get a pipe wrench.
It looked weird not having this sitting out in the backyard. Did a lot of work with this bulldozer.
Let me,
And he did too. If it hadn't been for this, he would've done the driveway down there.
probably buy it. So you could probably buy a dozer for what it would take to get this thing up and running.
You don't have to use it that often, but this one here's still good.
Got it, Danny done got his brush all burnt.
That one, now, I took out a couple of cedars this morning, so we put that in there.
Oh, I was wanting to burn this here off.
Put that in the tractor. You working on that front?
Are you gonna be with
No, no, it doesn't matter. I want to see what you're doing. I can help you.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna take these big bolts off here, hopefully. If you keep doing what you're doing though, just taking bolts apart, even if stuff's not coming off, the bolts will be, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to see if I can put a little loosener on these.
You ever find the big one?
Now that's 3/4. That's it. You found it on the.
Huh? You done on this side?
Alright, so this is coming off with these.
You don't mess with that. That's
No,
a-
but is that what?
that when that comes off, I've got to have my backhoe holding pressure. 'Cause when those come off, it's just gonna fall. You know, we'll take like these two, then those two there, and the two on the other side, I think, and that thing is just gonna fall. Just get the yeah. And the only reason I'm doing this big stuff here is so I can get the blade out of the way.
Just come off as one piece. We
Yeah,
don't
come
need
off.
to disassemble that.
I won't need to.
Yeah, that's
Just
what's
come,
coming
yeah,
off as one piece.
come off solid.
Okay.
Need less work. We can get those stinking. spray some WD-40 on it. And
Uh,
big cheater pipe.
yeah,
You know if we have one?
yeah, I've got cheater pipes in the
Barn?
I'll go ahead. I'll get them.
All right.
This is the one he was talking about. That's that one. Oh, that's one of yours. This is right here. This is a smaller one. Yeah, if it's that hard, it's liable to break that ratchet before it ever turns loose.
I know, that's when we had that cheater bar, but
I know. Well, he's looking for. Ooh, this thing makes heavy. I'll go help him look.
this is looking good.
That's an interesting looking little holes for pins. That's not a normal bolt.
No. Yeah,
If you
Carter.
sort those, you can put that in that specialty pile.
Yeah, it's coming apart, dude. Looking good.
I'm more building you up some bolts and nuts than anything else
No,
at this point.
that's fine. Then it'll just take me a couple to get the big pieces out of there later.
Yeah.
Looking good, that's for sure. Can't get these dang things broken over though. Man, they're tough.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A man of leisure.
Wrenches would not work. Howard didn't bring his muscles.
Howard standing on wrench would not work.
So we're gonna cut them off, which we knew we'd probably have to do some. So we're gonna get these two cut off on this side, hopefully, cut the other two off on the other side, and then be able to move that whole thing out of the way. That's the plan. I used it all, but it was sitting there, so I threw it out of the way. But well, my point was I did it when I lit that, so I grabbed it and threw it out of the way, so it wouldn't explode on us. Got ourselves a fire. We end up having to cut this with the torch, like I said. So this is Howard doing the torch. I did the other side, and now Howard's doing this side. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at those sparks there, Howard. Yeah, those sparks, man, we got tinted. We weren't planning on doing this, so we didn't really dress for it. Looking good. Perfect. Woohoo! And my dad, he's not afraid of snakes. He's just under there getting all that stuff. You filming too?
I'm just taking video.
Yeah. So Dad wants to keep all that too, huh? Well, he took it off the truck.
That was on the tractor.
I don't know what I would ever use that for, it's that little pieces, but you never know. This stuff I really wanted to keep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Howard's doing a great job. Woohoo! Too close.
It's falling out.
Think you got it? All right. I'm not going to get close to him.